All right, Keith is back inside to tell us a little bit what's going on outside because we were looking at some live pictures a moment ago, and some roads are covered for people for the evening commute today.
Yeah, for sure. This is a feed, I believe, of Ryan Stormy right now, and he's just about in Lewiston, if that's...
this is the Auburn exit?
He's in Auburn, okay, yeah, he's in the exit. So, yeah, I mean, it's a huge difference. And then if we were to take like our camera outside here on High Street, the roads are fine, so it depends. And I think Ryan pointed out a good point that we all know if you've lived here long enough. This type of snow is hard to drive in. It gets really, really slushy, and especially when you're trying to change lanes, it can be a little tricky. So the evening commute will be a little bit tough in spots. Here's our snowfall totals so far. Oxford at 3 inches. Portland, Northside, Deering area, 0.5. Auburn 3, so that's where we're just seeing. Meredith, New Hampshire. New Hampshire's been the jackpot so far, but obviously it's been snowing there longer too, 5 inches of snow in Meredith. So this is a pretty quick moving system in the sense that you can see the back end of it already moving through New Hampshire. And so it's just been an issue of onshore flow, surface temperatures just being a little bit off here along the coastline. And this is where you get into kind of the idiosyncrasies of weather forecasting. You'd say, okay, 32 is cold enough, right? It's freezing and it's snowing. So what's the problem? Snowfall rate is one, and the other is your surface temperature may be 32, but you still have the wind right off the water, and sometimes right below that surface reading, it's a little bit warmer. That's where we're struggling in a few spots. Meanwhile, into down East Maine, it is coming up as all snow there. Once again, not efficiently accumulating along the coastline, but efficiently accumulating farther inland. So this is our total snowfall map, not additional snow. You're not putting this on top of what you already have, but total, here's where we think we're going to land. Coating to 2 inches along the coast, I think we'll be fine there. 2 to 4 inland, and then 4 to 6 inches in a broader swath here inland and just into the mountains too. So this storm continues to move out over the next couple of hours. By about 9 o'clock, it's just about in Bangor on the back end, Bar Harbor as well. And by 10 or 11, most of us are done. Temperatures drop down into the 20s. Not a hard freeze, but everything will maintain. And then tomorrow and the next few days are kind of fine. There's nothing all that great about them. It's not terrible either. We're in the low to mid 40s, some upper 40s over southern Maine tomorrow afternoon with an isolated rain or snow shower. We do that again on Wednesday with some periods of sun. And the sun angle this time of the year is so strong that any sun we get will really quickly melt snow. I think a lot of spots even that have 3 or 4 inches of snow should be gone by the end of this week at the latest. The mountains may hang on to it longer as they would like to, generally speaking, right? So unsettled here and there, but nothing major the rest of this week, with temperatures staying in the 40s, mixture of sun and clouds, some isolated rain and snow showers. Next system that we're watching is going to be for the weekend. That's a front that will be to our south. So we'll be on the cold side of the front, certainly on Saturday, maybe a mixture of some snow on Sunday evening, and that could lead to potentially some rain on Monday, but it depends exactly where that front lines up. But I would say that in general, we've obviously taken a step backwards. Not a full jump backwards as we sometimes do in Maine, but a step backwards with temperatures cooler this week and just some rain and snow showers kind of flitting around. Interesting, this weekend we talked about how it was going to be 2 different seasons, but even I thought it was even more dramatic than I imagined it would be. Saturday was like people were outside,
enjoy it.
like short sleeves within reason, and then Sunday was back to winter.
Sunday was brutal.
Yeah.
It was windy and cold, yeah.
It was almost more wintry than today, and then here we are today. So we're going through this whole cycle. Yeah.
Doing it all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, Keith, thank you.